Madam Speaker, I rise tonight to refute the outrageous comments made by the member for Gaven in the Gold Coast Bulletin recently regarding the use of the Southport Hospital. It would appear Dr Douglas had nothing better to do with his time than craft a media release voicing his own opinions on the future use of the hospital site and his personal views on my mental well-being. The member for Gaven alleged that I had been struck down with dementia and had all but forgotten my constituents. And he said this: does the member for Southport remember what he was elected to do? Well, Madam Speaker, I can assure you I remember a lot more than he does. I remember that I was elected as a proud member of the Liberal National Party to serve my home of Southport. I remember my constituents had faith in the Liberal National government and that they had faith in my ability to represent their interests in state parliament. The member for Gaven seemingly forgot that he was elected as a member of the LNP when in November last year he declared that he was an independent. But, Madam Speaker, it appears he also forgot about that too, because in June this year he declared that he would now not only be the Queensland Parliamentary Leader of the PUP Party, the Clive Palmer Party, but that he would also be the next Premier of Queensland. Both the Premier's office and my office have been contacted many times by disaffected Gaven constituents looking for assistance and angry that Dr Douglas could so blatantly abuse the electorate's trust. They thought they were supporting a member of the next government, a member of the LNP, but as I stated earlier, they ended up with a pup. Quite apart from the fact that Dr Douglas thoughtlessly threw around inappropriate accusations of dementia, condemned by everyone from the editor of the Gold Coast Bulletin to Alzheimer's Australia, the member for Gaven continues to make inaccurate statements in this House. Today we heard him criticise our government, the Health Minister and the Gold Coast Regional Health Board based on claims of one letter from a single complainant, obviously a disaffected doctor within the area. The member for Gaven claims the new hospital has only 400 public beds, 50 less than the current Southport Hospital. This claim is completely false. I'm not sure where the member of Gaven is getting his information, but it's certainly not from the Gold Coast Hospital Regional Health Service. Had he made inquiries with Chairman Ian Langdon, he would know that the new Gold Coast University Hospital will open with a significant increase of beds, growing with capacity to grow to 750 beds as health services expand. And furthermore, he would also know that this year the Newman government increased its spending on health services in the Gold Coast region by almost 18%, nearly 3 times the average across the state. The increase represented $178 million and took total health spending on the Gold Coast to almost $1 billion. Madam Speaker, I'm proud to be part of this government, and unlike the member for Gaven, I remember all too well my responsibilities to my constituents.
Member's time has expired. I call the member for Gladstone.